Hey guys, I really just want to start this video with giving the obvious. If you've watched my channel, you already know. But if you're here now just because of this video, then let's just go into who I am and what Diablo means to me before we jump into what I want to talk about in this video. So obviously, I'm a big Diablo fan. I mean, it could be seen behind me. I'm going to show you in a little slide by here in a little bit. I got a Diablo tattoo. Uh, I am a huge Diablo fan. Both Diablo is ingrained in my history of me, both of how I got through life in certain situations. Diablo is ingrained as far as I love the story. I pretty much know almost everything Diablo, and if I don't, I would love to hear it because I just love the story of Diablo. But I really, really, really want to talk about Diablo Immortal, and I played it all the way through. I am level 60, Paragon 2, I think. I really just wanted to get the story down. I really wanted to feel it out. I wanted it to be a free to play experience. In my head, uh, the Battle Pass and even the Boon of Plenty were enough. That could have been enough. Cosmetics should have been enough. The game itself is phenomenal for what it is, a mobile game. But when you look at everything that they are giving you, and if you look at a logical and intellectual point of view, you can see everything that they are doing. There is gaps in which you can't move forward unless you level up. Now, if you've played any Diablo game, you will know that there is no stopping you from moving forward. If you are too far ahead of yourself as far as like I you can't kill the monsters, then you grind out and you level and you whatever. But there is no like you can't move forward unless you're this level. There is none of that. If which I'm not gonna say if this game does have it. It has it like 5 times, I believe. Uh, if you are not that level, it stops you, and the reason for that is it's psychological. They're trying to get you to feel like, well, if I buy the battle pass or if I buy the boon of plenty, if I buy this gem that they're advertising to me because I'm level 47 now, then maybe I will be able to progress faster. It's psychological. It's all psychological. They have the IKEA effect. That's why they're slowing you down. If you don't know what the IKEA effect is, it's basically you value something more if you built it yourself. Basically, if they took furniture that was pre-built and they took furniture that was built, they like the person built themselves, and they asked the person, "Hey, which furniture do you think is worth more?" And the person pointed to the one that they built, even though it's the same exact furniture as the other one. They valued that more because they built them themselves. That's what they're doing. They're stopping you in moments, and then you're building your character up by that's why it's slow to progress, and then hopefully you put some money in. You put some money in, and now you're level 60, and now you got through the story, and now you can stop unless you want to be competitive in PvP, which that's a whole new ball game as far as whaling. But if unless you want to be competitive in that, then you stop. But you don't want to stop because you just spent all this extra time that you didn't really need to put in, and maybe you put in $1, maybe you put in $10, maybe you put in $5. You got all this stuff, and now you can't just quit because you are in it for the long haul. And once you put in that dollar, it's easier for you to put in the second dollar. Once you put that second dollar in, it's easier for you to put the 4.99 in. Once you put the 4.99 in, it's easy to put the 7.99 in. Once you have the 7.99, you could put the 10.99, and so on and so forth. We can keep going. It's all psychological. Everything they're doing is psychological, and I feel bad for the streamers that have built their platform on this game since when it was in alpha and beta, because I know that this was not presented to them in alpha and beta. I know that they did not have the the stops in alpha and beta. They didn't have this gem like phenomenon that's going on in alpha and beta. The way that you got Echo Gaming, you got Echo, they got the Scrappies, you got all these communities out there that have built their community around Diablo. I'm sure they play other games too, but recently they have built this around Diablo, and now we got this game that they have been advertising and that they are still advertising because now they have the IKEA effect of their community, and now they're still advertising this game. But deep down, you could just tell by watching them like how they talk about it. and watch them playing it that they just feel betrayed, but they got this IKEA effect of their community, and they absolutely just want this to thrive. They want their channel to thrive. They want their community to thrive because it was built on this lie. Um, but they can't look past that lie. They just can't. And I think the only effect that we could really get. I want to apologize for this very weird cut. My neighbor decided to mow right next to my window, which caused this weird cut that I had to make because the sound was overbearing. So moving back to the video. Sorry about that. And I would love to tell everyone just to just play the game. Play the game, get the story down. I would love to say that. If there wasn't so much psychological warfare in this game, if there wasn't so much like, hey, you want to buy this, or hey, you're gonna miss out on this, or hey, you missed out on this already, but you can get this now, so you don't have to miss out on this now. There's so much of that, and not only that, but PvP. I mean, that's a whale game. I mean, there's a streamer that was basically like showing that he could beat whales without, and he's a free to play account. And yeah, okay. That's first week. Good job. But I guarantee that's not going to happen second week. Guarantee that's not going to happen third week. Guarantee that is not going to happen 6 months from now. It's just not. You're going to have those whales that are just going to it's going to be very obvious, and it's going to be a whale versus whale. Which whale is bigger than the next whale? That's what PvP is going to be. And that sucks because a really cool system that I think sold me on the game, the Shadow War with the Immortals, is ruined. It's ruined by this pay to win thing. And yeah, everyone can argue, it's a mobile game. But why is that the standard? Why is that the standard for this game that could have been great? I mean, League of Legends has a mobile game, and that is cosmetic or heroes, but you could also buy those heroes through playing the game. And you have these tweets that are out there where a developer is saying you can't buy the 16 item slots. The 16 items that are in those slots are nothing. They are nothing. They're not power. They're just changing abilities. That's all they are. They're changing abilities to do different effects. You're basically saying, hey, we'll allow you to change what your abilities do differently for free. But as far as like power or speed or health or damage, yeah, we got gems. You can buy them. Don't worry about it. The 16 items, you can't buy those. But to be honest, you can buy those. The 99-cent thing, you buy a legendary weapon. The boon of plenty, you get your sets, you get legendary items. You still are able to buy the stuff. The stuff that they said you wouldn't be able to buy, you're able to buy. But it doesn't matter because it doesn't do anything. It doesn't. They're not anything special. They're just cosmetic. They're cosmetics that you get for in the game that change how things work. It doesn't change how much damage it does. It doesn't change how much damage you take or don't take. It changes the effect of the things you do. They still do the same damage. So, but the things that do affect that, those cost money. I think the only course for people to do for this game is to just show that you need to speak with your wallets and play the game free to play. If you absolutely want to, like I did, and you need to do that. But be very weary about the psychological warfare that's going to be going on while you play it. The only reason I'm making this video is because while I was leveling up and while I was doing everything, I was promoting to my friends, hey, you should play this game with me. You should play this game with me. You should play this game for me. You should play this game with me. You should, I just kept saying it over and over again. And now that I'm level 60, I beat the story and I beat a couple world bosses. I have done the PvP. I haven't done the Shadow War yet. But now that I've done all this other stuff, the Heliquary is level 7 or 8 or something like that. I mean, I've played a decent amount. Um, now I feel bad. that I told them to play it. I actually messaged them before this video and I said, hey, don't play it. Don't play this game. And then I told them why. And with that, I gave them the warning and I gave them the foresight to know what is going to be in store if they want to play it and continue. But the obvious answer is that this game is, especially since it's made by a AAA company, is, psychological warfare on gamers and our wallets, and they're preying on people that are susceptible to stuff that they probably don't realize they're susceptible to, and that's just not good. I absolutely love this game. I still love this game. I don't love Diablo Immortal. I love Diablo as an IP. I have hope for Blizzard, but I only have hope for Blizzard if they realize what they're doing wrong. Um, People are saying, Diablo Immortal is paying the way for Diablo 4. That could be true, but it's also paving the way for Diablo 4. It's paving the way. Paying the way. It's also paving the way. Which means that we're going to have Diablo 4, if we don't talk now, going to be pay to win also. It doesn't stop there, you guys. It does not stop with that. It doesn't stop with this company either. You gotta look at it like once people see that this company can get away with it, I mean, who's to stop the next? And the next. So I would say talk now with your wallet and your time. Because soon you're not going to be able to. It's going to be every game. And then what? You're just not going to play games anymore? I don't look forward to that day. I hope you guys don't either.